Hi guys, this video is mainly intended for BJJ Pub, but I'm gonna upload it to Chinese social media as well. So hello everyone, and unlike many videos that I do, this is going to be more about fitness and lifting and so on, okay, like adding size, and it's going to be my log for the recent building a monolith program by Jim Wendler that I've tried and I've got great results about okay. So first of all, though, let me tell you where I'm coming from overall with this and why I'm uploading this video and so on. So guys, I have been doing actually fitness for much longer than I've been doing jiu-jitsu, and I don't claim any mastership or anything, definitely. And especially since my martial arts have always been in my focus when I was in fitness. I can easily, hey, sorry my cat, come around, come here, come here. Okay, let's do it together. Come on. Huh? What is it together? So, because since martial arts is not my really main focus, I can easily say I don't have a great body. I don't have very impressive lifts, you know, and it's very hard for me to get any results. But to be honest, I don't mind because I still enjoy it a lot. That like baby steps, you know, and because martial arts is my focus. Having a bit more challenge as I do it, I kind of enjoy it. I enjoy these little rewards that I get after hard work, and there's a different mental, you know, training to it, I think, when it comes to lifting and also overall I enjoy it. But why I decided to do the monolith and why very recently I decided to put on definitely some weight, because last year when I did Abu Dhabi Master Brown Belt division and I won, I did it 85 kilos, but I kind of felt I was kind of undersized, you know. You can even see my pictures, you know, for that division. Then last year I tried IBJJF Asian Open, and I did something silly actually, and I joined 94 division. I kind of wanted to see what I can do in that division too, in heavyweight division, and I won that as well. But I started to feel like, man, black belt is no joke, you know. I better be in the top shape I'm in. And then when I did the Abu Dhabi again this year in the black belt division 85, that was really like a different challenge. I mean, no excuses, but I definitely felt like, hey, there's some benefit in me, benefit for me if I can put on some weight for this division as well. Because when I joined the 85 division, I'm like 83 kilos, and 85 is not really 85, you know. People over there, they're like, maybe you better be 88, 89, 90 because the weigh-ins are the day before, right? And you do these MMA weight loss and everything, right? Losing some water. A lot of people do that. So I decided, man, either I'm gonna go low or I'm gonna go high. Meaning I'm gonna either go lightweight or I'm gonna be fit for middleweight. And some friends encouraged me a lot actually. Especially I have to give Jay credit. Okay, he actually put me in this road, and he encouraged me a lot to go higher, do the harder one, and not just lose some you know, weight and go lower weight class. So I decided to do it. I decided to start doing some programs and everything, and at the end I decided just sticking to old school, you know guys, because why I have you know, doing jiu-jitsu for a lot like weekly, you know, and especially doing full-time and like getting fitness goals, hitting fitness goals is already very hard by itself. Recovery is the biggest issue. And you don't have to be doing it full-time, you know. You can be just like training 4 or 5 times a week, and you want to do 3-4 times fitness. Man, it's gonna be hard. One of them is gonna either you're gonna be coming to jiu-jitsu class every day, you're gonna feel sore as hell and you're not gonna feel your best, or you know, and your fitness training is like, I mean, lifting, whatever. I just use the fitness as an umbrella term again, sorry. Your fitness training is gonna get, you know, feel the effect of this, you know, and you're gonna have problem training that. You're not gonna hit your maxes and stuff. Like when I say maxes, not literally, but I mean, you're not gonna train with the full efficiency, right? So it's kind of a challenge, okay? And it's been always a challenge for me too. I tried many programs, like bodybuilding programs. Oops, sorry. my breakfast is here. That's one of the advantages of living in China, man. I mean, you call the guys, boom, you immediately get your food delivered and stuff. It's really amazing here. Anyways, so in my situation, you see, I'm already training jiu-jitsu, and I have to train some, even if I don't want to, you know, because I have to teach classes, and you know, being in you know, Jesus guy, you go to the gym, you see your students rolling, and you're like, man, fuck, whatever, I'm gonna roll a couple times, just 2 times, just 3 times, and then, you know, you start training and stuff. So it's hard for me to fully isolate myself from jiu-jitsu. And on top of that, you know, trying these very famous bodybuilding programs and stuff, man, I don't get good results out of this. I try to instead, you know, just stay old school again and hit the new program of Jim Wendler, the building a monolith, and see how that works out for me. And I decided to dedicate, of course, and I have been eating much more than before. My diet is like I'm eating about a bit higher than 4,200 calories or something, but if I go higher than that, I don't care. It's quite high, as you can see, but again, I'm really moving a lot in Shanghai, you know. I keep like moving between different academies. I walk and train and teach, and using the brain a lot as well. And you know, brain uses a lot of calories too, man. Like it should be the one that uses the most in your body, actually. Anyways, so it's even that isn't really crazy amount of calories for me, trust me. So that's one thing maybe I can give the advice about, right? If you're doing jiu-jitsu, you're trying to grow, and you feel like, man, I'm eating a lot, like I'm eating 3,000 calories and still not enough. Try 3,500. Not enough, 4,000. Not enough, 4,500. Just like me. Just keep adding non-stop. Then it will, you know, you will find your balance. And then a lot of times, to be honest as well, you know, when people say, oh, I'm eating a lot, they actually don't. I'm one perfect example, you know. I'm gonna often think I'm gonna lose control. If I don't count my calories, I'm gonna feel like, oh, I ate a lot, but actually I didn't. Anyways, and I didn't really care much about how clean I eat, guys, as well. When I say that, I'm not saying I eat like shit food all the time. I didn't do that, but I do believe in the benefit of taking some cholesterol as you're getting your diet. You know, I think like once a day, once 2 days, getting some pizzas or like some really heavy McDonald's or something. I mean, you can see online as well. There's some research about this, right? I mean, it says it boosts your testosterone. It's like beneficial. And when I do it, I grow as well, man. I don't know. I try to eat some ice cream, some chocolate every now and then. I make sure, like almost like as dedicated as staying on a healthy diet. I also don't forget my shit food as well, you know. Just so you know, that's also what I did. Again, not eating 3 times like this all the time, but not being scared of it either. I try to add some shit food from time to time as well, and kind of worked out quite well. I try to rest as much as possible. I try to hit like 8-9 hours sleep every day, and if I can't, or sometimes if I do it but it's not enough, I make sure I take a lot of naps, because remember, for us, recovery is the biggest issue. So I try to recover as much as I can. Even sometimes if I can't sleep, I kind of try to do this meditative sleep. As I say, like I close my eyes, I pretend I'm sleeping for 15-20 minutes, at least empty my mind, and you know, almost like meditate actually. And even in that, you're gonna feel like quite recovered, you know. It's still good, it still counts. For the training, the program, you can see it online on Jim Wender's website, okay, 531. It's called, again, Building a Monolith. I try to stick to it as much as possible, but I didn't do the diet. I didn't do certain amounts of beef every day and stuff. I get some beef every day, and but no, I didn't follow it quite exactly. I wanted to. I really wanted to, but it just doesn't fit my schedule seriously at the moment. So, but I try to get as many calories as possible. I drank shitloads of protein shakes every day, and so on. Other than that, for the training, like I said, I don't have very impressive maxes or anything. I don't try to hit maxes anyways either. But what happened is, even though this program might seem like a slow progression program, and actually it is, I did kind of go beyond my previous maxes a little bit, which weren't that high anyways. And I didn't even train my maxes, to be honest. I mainly, you see, you're playing around with your 60 to 80% of your lifts. After some calculations, I really suggest you to read Jim Wender's book before just jumping in straight. And if you don't read his book, I think you're gonna end up doing something wrong. You're gonna end up lifting too heavy and everything. I definitely suggest reading his book first, which is not very expensive. Then try the program by yourself, and eat a lot and sleep a lot, and you see the results. Like I said, my maxes went up a little bit. In 6 weeks time, I was able to put on about 2.5 to 3 kilos. Today I weighed myself, and when I weighed myself it was like 85.5. When I started this program I was about 83, sometimes a bit lower. When I would just wake up, and this is all dehydrated and stuff, normally when I wake up I just drink like 2 glasses of water, but I ended up putting on some weight. I'm not saying all is muscle. There might be some fat. I can grab more amount of meat on my belly at the moment, but I'm okay because I'm doing this more for the weight class and the power. My power is much higher. It's always like this. That's why I love power training, you see. I feel faster, I feel stronger, I feel like everything's better. It's not just I can lift much more, but when I train smart with jiu-jitsu as well, because I know I'm training, I'm doing some lifting, I especially try to use less power and less intensity when I was doing jiu-jitsu. Sometimes even skip some trainings just so I can recover. And I don't want to be that, oh, I'm getting stronger, okay, let's use more power when I'm rolling. I try to do the opposite of that. I try to tap a lot. I try to stay much more relaxed and remove the ego from the equation as much as possible. Rogue, what are you doing, babe? Rogue, no, come here. True lie. Lie, come here. Come. No, come. Man, 以后你做坏事情呀，不要做坏事情的。So to sum it all up, I was able to put a few pounds in 6 weeks of time. It should be 6 to 7 pounds, I guess. Again, I'm not claiming all of them as muscle, but I kind of quite feel strong, and I don't think I added too much fat, to be honest. And this was the first time in a long time, I was able to really cut off from jiu-jitsu fully. Not fully, I'm sorry, but a lot, okay? I was able to stop myself from training too much jiu-jitsu. And since it's off season, just focus on lifting, focus on recovery, focus on eating a lot, and get some shitty food there in as well. And stay fixed on a certain program. Don't try to change it. Don't try to, like rig it a little bit. No, just stick to the program, and I was able to get good results. And my suggestion to overall athletes that's doing jiu-jitsu and they're trying to grow and it's very hard for them, guys, unless you can get enhanced. If you can enhance, do whatever you want. You're gonna see some results, right? But if you're not enhanced, it makes more sense, in my opinion, to keep trying to lift heavy. You don't even have to hit your maxes. Stay between like 60% to 80%. And do some power building program, so you can actually get stronger as well as you do this stuff. And like I said, you're not gonna only feel stronger, you're gonna feel faster. You're gonna feel like overall more stable, more based and stuff. It really feels really good. And there's a good mental challenge to it as well. You're gonna have fun, and of course you're gonna need to cut a little bit from jiu-jitsu time, probably. That's for the best. And you're gonna need to eat a lot. And Rogue, come on. And yeah, gonna need to focus on certain kind of training. Sorry guys, I started to lose some focus because my cat is getting crazy at the moment. But let me tell you this: if you have any questions, please feel free to ask over here, and I'm gonna do my best to reply. But don't give up. Yes, it's still possible. I'll be slow. You'll need to sacrifice from jiu-jitsu time. There are ways to grow up, and I think for me the most logical way is to eat heavy, lift heavy, and rest as much as you can. Cut from jiu-jitsu as much as you can. And building a monolith program, for me it worked. It's quite nice. Sometimes the 20 rep squats are hell, but you see the results. It's a power building program, and it's a good one at that as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Jim Wendler, for doing the program and sharing with people for free. I also like your book. It's like not overpriced or anything. I think it's quite worth it. And I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. But not thank you. You give me a lot of problem today. You know that? Yeah? Okay. Alright guys. Thank you. Hello from Shanghai. Love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe, like, and share with your friends if you can. Bye-bye.